Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to share with you about first mover advantage. Just curious, do you really believe in first mover advantage? First mover advantage is the favorite phrase that we like to use in Show Flat. So what exactly is first mover advantage? In business, according to the Market Business News, first mover advantage is a notion from game theory that the first to enter the market can obtain a massive advantage such as brand name recognition, customer loyalty, market share, so on and so forth. Perhaps the best example of an ultra successful first mover is the Coca-Cola company, Coke. And Pepsi has been trying to play catch up with Coke, but Coca-Cola being the first mover always have the advantage. As the saying goes, early bird catches the worms. So what does it have to do with the property market and how can you apply this concept in the property market? One of the ways is to purchase a property in an area before it redevelops. The other way is to purchase a property directly from the developers. Alright, let's look at some historical data on point number 1. So Condo 1 and Condo 2 are one of first few condos in this area. So the owners who bought this condo have the first mover advantage. When those owners first moved into this area, the area was actually quite empty and quite ulu. There wasn't a lot of apartments over there. A few years later, a number of condos began to spring up in the area. If you look at the prices over the past 20 years, we can see how much Condo 1 and 2 have appreciated. Condo 1 has appreciated from just about $666 PSF to $1,054 PSF. It's up by around 73% right now. Whereas Condo 3 and 4 have only managed to appreciate around 17.71% and 41.39% respectively. Of course, you may feel that this isn't a fair comparison as Condo 1 and 2 have more time to appreciate. But even if you have bought Condo 1 and 2 which is older at the time where Condo 4 was launched, you will still be able to enjoy a better appreciation in terms of percentage for Condo 1, which is older. Moreover, Condo 1 and 2, they are 99 years leasehold condo, whereas Condo 3 and 4 are a freehold condo. Let's look at another example. These are some condos located in another area. Similar to example 1, Condo 1 is one of the first few condos in the area back in 1995. The area was quite empty when Condo 1s were first launched, but in today's world, the area is surrounded by lots of apartments and condominiums. If you look at the prices over the past 20 years, Condo 1 had appreciated from $633 PSF to $1,670 PSF. It's up by around 183%. Whereas for Condo 2 and 3, which were launched at around 2007 and 2005, it has appreciated by around 24% and 147% respectively. Again, even if you chose to buy the older Condo 1 at the same time where Condo 2 was launched, you will still be able to see a better appreciation in terms of percentage as well. So this is one of the reasons why buyers purchase a property in an area before it redevelops, because there may be a potential to gain more profit from the property as the value of the area may appreciate or even increase as the area undergoes some transformation in future. Next, the second type of first mover advantage is when the buyer purchase the property directly from the developer. It is kind of similar to how people buy BTO from HDB to make a profit. For instance, if a group of buyers bought the unit at $2,000 PSF from the developer, and 3 to 4 years later, some resale buyer bought the unit at $2,002 PSF from the first owner. The first owners could easily sell their property at $2,002 PSF and make a profit from there, whereas this buyer who bought it at $2,002 PSF from the resale market would have to sell it at least $200 PSF higher, which is at around $2,004 PSF in order to make the same profit. The resale buyer now have to compete with some of the first owner who have yet to sell their unit, and this first owner are able to sell it at a cheaper price as well. So, which buyer do you want to be? Of course, that doesn't mean that all new launches can buy. It has to make sense to you as well. You will have to consider several factors such as the entry price. So kind of compare the entry price with some of the surrounding new launches and project nearby. And the timing when you buy from developer matters as well. Also do take into consideration of the specific unit that you're buying. To my first point in terms of entry price, you can compare the entry price with some of the new launches nearby. If the nearby new launches are pricing themselves at around $1,009 or $2,000 PSF, but the condo that you wanted to buy is at around 2002 PSF, then you may have to consider whether it will make sense for you to buy, because it kind of will affect how you are going to exit in future. Secondly, the timing that you buy from the developer matters as well. Usually, the developer will slowly increase their prices when they sold a certain percentage of their units. Let's look at this transaction data. When this condo was first launched, it was selling at around $1,630 PSF on an average for a 849 square feet unit. However, the developers slowly increased their prices, and on an average, those who bought later on is paying slightly higher than those who bought it earlier. For example, the unit at the 19th floor was selling at $1,672 PSF back in July 2020. And the 19th floor unit was sold at $2,001 PSF in December 2021. There may be a lot of factors that contribute to this pricing difference, because this unit, which was sold at $2,001 PSF, may be a pool-facing unit, but if you were to multiply 329 PSF by 849 square feet, the difference between these two units would be at around $279,000. I personally feel that this difference may be a bit too big if you are thinking of maximizing your profit from this property. It's because in the resale market, most buyers are not willing to pay a premium price for a unit, and most buyers will compare the prices with the last transacted price. Which leads me to my next point. If you are thinking of maximizing your profit, the specific unit that you chose makes a difference as well. Some owners prefer high floor because of the view, but if you look at some of the transaction data from the past, the owners who bought a lower floor unit actually gained more profit than those who bought a higher floor unit. To make a fairer comparison, each of these two units are actually on the same stack and same facing. Although this owners was able to sell it at a higher price than the lower floor unit, their profit margin is still lower than the owners who bought the lower floor unit. As mentioned earlier, this is because most resale buyers are not willing to pay a premium price, and most of them will just compare the prices with the last transacted price. In conclusion, one of the ways to leverage first mover advantage is to invest or purchase a property in an area before it redevelops, as the value of the area may appreciate or increase in future as the area undergoes transformation. Another way would be to purchase a property directly from developer. However, do note that the first mover advantage concept doesn't apply to all properties. It's important to consult your real estate agent to identify the right choices. I feel that as long as you take calculated risks, it should be quite safe for you to enter the market and earn your first pot of gold. And if you need any advice with your real estate decision, please feel free to contact me. I can guide you through the entire process. Finally, thank you so much for watching my video. If you like what I've just shared, please feel free to give me a like or even comment below, and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye.